Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. The Israelites have been scattered across the four corners of the earth, as prophesied in Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter. Here in Israel United in Christ, we need your help to recover the remnant of our people, teach them the gospel. Please help us, support us, and join or donate to the Booster Club today. Shalom.
We was on the bottom, yeah. Now we headed to the top, new level. On my level, don't see anybody, I don't see him. This right here could never stop, this could never stop. Ay, this right here could never stop. Hold up, nah, nah. Ay, this right here could never stop. Hold up, nah, nah. Ay, this right here could never stop. Hold up, nah, nah. Ay, this right here could never stop. Hold up, nah, nah. One time, ay. I live on a job, right? Yeah, I'm always at work, right? Real people stay by me, right? Haters wanna do hurt, right? Know they tryna stop me, right? Drag my name through dirt, right? I don't feed into the hate, right? I just answer with a smirk, facts. I feel so special, facts. I know my worth, facts. My bloodline royal, facts. We the kings of the earth, right? You can't stop this, nah, nah. You can't stop this.
Why do you think they keep knocking on your door? They keep trying to bring these people to your door, among the urban poor, because we going through the curses. We are the Israelites, and they're trying to teach you false religion. That's why you, oh, they outside again. Don't look through the blinds. Shut the blinds. Don't answer the door. Why? Because they bringing slave doctrine. Everybody know it. You one knock away from being indoctrinated by the white man. Read this. Are there supposed to be different denominations in the Bible? Is God about different denominations? Was Jesus Christ about this?
Bring it out!
He got baptized, but did he baptize? No, he didn't. Keep reading. Read that.
It's the book of Ephesians, chapter 4 and verse 4. There is one body.
God says that there is one body, not 2,000 denominations. He said there's one body. Read.
And one spirit.
And one spirit. Keep reading.
Even as ye are called in one hope of your calling. One Lord.
One Lord. Read.
One faith. One baptism.
One Lord and one faith. When we look at this, where's that sign again? Give it to me, give it to me. Where's that? Give me the, yep, bring it on. Bring it forward. Bring out the people who have lied to us. It says that there is one Lord and one faith. These denominations, baptism, Pentecostalism, Jehovah's Witness, that's not of God. Those are other gods. Those are false religions. Come on, my brothers. Come here. Come here, man. You look strong. I want to talk to the strong young black men. You a strong young man? All right. Now, do you love your people? Don't walk by. Don't walk by. Listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to this. Who is this guy right here? That's Jesus, right? Who is this guy right here? A nigga. Okay. So, this is Jesus Christ, and this is a nigga. You see what's wrong with the community?
Bring it out.
Now, hold on. Wait. Young brother, what if I said that Jesus Christ was a black man? Would he still be a nigga? That's how our young people think about your Lord and Savior Jesus the Christ. They see the white man as gods, and then they see the black man as niggas.
Bring it out.
That's what's wrong with the community. But it ain't their fault, it's your fault. It's our leaders that have led us to believe that this white man is God.
That's right.
The white man is not God. God is a black man with woolly hair.
That's right.
You are gods.
That's right.
Black man right there, you are a God on why. Give me Psalms 94 and verse 16. It's time for you black men and women to stand up and take care of your children. Because we're out here losing the fight to our enemies. Read.
Psalms chapter 94 and verse 16. Who will rise up for me against the evildoers?
God says, which one of you black men are going to stop marching and rise up against the evildoers? You see these young brothers on the block selling drugs all day long, but you say nothing. We got over, what, 65,000 black women that are kidnapped on the face of the earth, and we out here chilling. God says, what?
Who will rise up for me against the evildoers?
Who's going to start putting up poster boards about the black women that are being raped and sold all over the country? Who's going to tell these young girls to stop dressing provocative, to stop twerking and thotting out on the streets? Who's going to do that? Who's going to raise up the black man? Black man, read.
Or who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity?
Who's going to stand up for God against sin, against breaking the commandments? It starts with y'all. Y'all the older generation. Y'all supposed to be teaching us. Read.
Unless the Lord had been my help, my soul had almost dwelt in silence.
Let's go back to Deuteronomy 28 and 68.
Bring it up.
That's why we out here. Don't confuse our compassion for hatred. The reason we out here is because we tired of seeing our people get shot down. We tired of getting put in prison. We tired of our sisters being raped and sold across the other nations. We tired of that. Young man, you haven't seen nothing just yet. This world is a devilish place, brother. You understand? Watch this. Come on.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
He says he will bring us into Egypt again. Now, what does Egypt mean according to the Bible? Come on.
The book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 2. I am the Lord your God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
Egypt means house of bondage. It means slavery. So when we go back to Deuteronomy 28 and 68, read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Now he says, I will bring you into Egypt. The word Egypt means what? Huh? It means slavery, right? Slavery or bondage. He will bring us into slavery again, but how?
With ships.
This time it's going to be with ships. When we saw the pictures, how did we get here to America? Ships.
Bring it out.
Slave ships is in the Bible.
That's right.
He said, black man, black woman, if you did not listen to my commandments, I will send your forefathers into slavery with ships. Then when you're born, you're going to be sold in America. Read.
Thou shalt see it, and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. And there,
he says, once you get to America, there, read,
ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen.
He says that you would be sold as bondmen. It means a slave man.
And bondwomen.
And a slave woman. Right? Come a little closer. I'm going to show you. Alright, don't worry about that. I'm going to show you right here, sis. Can you see as well? It said that we would be sold. Get that? It said that we would be sold as bondmen and bondwomen. Now, when you look at this right here, what does this word say? It says cash, right? Now, I'm going to read it. Makai, where you at, man? Come on now. I'm going to read what they wrote about you blacks and Hispanics, okay? In 1835, all right? It says cash. All persons that have slaves to dispose of will do well by giving me a call, as I will give the highest price for men. What man? A black man. Women? What women? A black woman. And children. This was signed by Thomas Griggs of Charleston in May 7th, 1835. Meaning, they wasn't running on credit. You was the first black Wall Street.
Bring it out.
You were the black markets.
Bring it out.
What do they call that? Black Friday.
Right.
Now we can't wait to get out. You was the first Black Fridays. God says that if we did not keep his commandments, that we would be sold as slaves.
Bring it out.
Now, how does that translate translate to today. Give me Isaiah chapter 42 and verse 22.
Bring it out.
How are we sold as slaves today? How many people heard of the 13th Amendment? You ever heard of it? The 13th Amendment, my sister?
Maybe.
Okay, what about you? 13th Amendment? Basically, it goes into, in a brief, that you're free until you go to prison. Until you're in jail. Then you become what's called a slave.
Bring it out.
Watch this, read.
It's the book of Isaiah chapter 42 and verse 22. Bring it out. But this is a people robbed and spoiled.
The blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans is a people who have been robbed and spoiled. How are we robbed? Of our traditions. We're robbed of our God. A brother said that was Jesus and the black man was a nigga. That's how you're robbed of your heritage. Read.
They are all of them snared in holes, and they are hid in prison houses.
It says we are hid in what?
They are hid in prison houses.
God said that his people would be hid in prison houses. I got a question, my brother. Right here. Black man with the red shirt. Who's more in prison than the so-called black man? Do you know? Nobody, right? Did you know that God wrote that as a prophecy to us? He said that what? Read it again.
But they are a people robbed and spoiled.
Lift that sign up. It says they are a people robbed and spoiled. Who was they? The Israelites, according to the Bible. It says the African Americans, so-called, are from the tribe of Judah. The West Indies, so-called, are from the tribe of Benjamin. He says that what?
They are all of them snared in holes. They are hid in prison houses.
He said that his people would be hid in prison houses. Once we go to prison, guess what? Now we gotta work for them for very low wages. It's called slavery here in America. Read.
They are for a prey, and none deliver it.
My sister, I got a question. When the black men and the black women go into prison, right? Who is it that stands up for us and says, free these people? Nobody, right? Nobody says that. Nobody says, let my people go. Right? When you look at the UN and you look at the news, who says, let's give the black man and black woman their reparations back? Nobody does that. Did Obama do it? No, he didn't. That's a heavy thing, right? That's why we're saying the only free we're going to get is by keeping God's commandments. It's going to free our mind, and our mind will free our spirits. You understand that? You're an Israelite sister. You got a fire? Okay, now you got to keep the commandments. Okay? Keep reading. Hey, young man, how y'all doing? What's your name, bro? Don't spit no sunflower seeds on me, man. How you doing, bro? What's your name? Tyshawn and Darion? Alright, I'm Baruch. Now I got a question. I got a question for you young brothers. Come around here. I wanna show y'all something. Don't get hit by the car. Don't get hit by the car. Alright. Read it again.
But this is a people robbed and spoiled. They are all of them snared in holes. They are hid in prison houses. They are for a prey.
It says that we are snared in holes and in prison houses. Now, anybody can say that they love you, right? Anybody can say that they love you, but the people who love you, would they put you in the prison?
Right.
I got a question. Tyshawn, no. All right. If somebody loved you, would they sell you as a slave?
Bring it out.
No? Would they put chains and yokes of iron upon your neck?
Bring it out.
All right, if somebody loved you and they took something and they realized that it was wrong, would they give it back? They would, right? So, if a nation of people took a whole nation from the blacks and Hispanics, and if they loved you, would they give it back? They would. So, I'm going to ask you, do these other nations really love us? No, they don't. You want to know why? Because they never gave back what they stole. Right? You would want your friend, if he took some money or some candy from you, and he said he was your friend, to give it back, right? That's how the blacks and Hispanics feel upon the face of the earth today. God says if you stole it, you're supposed to give it back. Alright? Where we at? Yep, come on.
But this is a people robbed and spoiled.
Give me what love is. Sir, I got a question. You ready? What is love? Young man, you need to know this. What is love? Charity? Okay, what is that? Caring. Okay. Now, give me some examples of how the so-called white man loves us. Because he just rolled by here and said, I love all of you. Oh, okay, all right. And he said he don't know. He said he don't know. Yep. Bring it out. Let's see what love is according to the Bible. Come on.
This is the book of 2 John verse 6. And this is love, that we walk after his commandments.
He says that love is keeping God's commandments. That's what it is. He says, if you love me, keep my commandments. A lot of us, we say that we love each other, right? We say that we love each other. We say that the people who put us in slavery love us. We're going to go back to what love is according to the Bible. Then we're going to pull out a few commandments and see if we really love God. 2 John verse 6. Yep.
It's the book of 2 John verse 6. And this is love, that we walk after his commandments.
It says love is walking after his commandments. What's one commandment that we're breaking today? Everybody out here who's not keeping the commandments of God is in sin right now. But why and how? We're going to bring it out because a lot of us didn't know. Let's get that. Exodus chapter 20 and verse 8. Sisters, should we still be keeping the commandments of God? Because in the Christian church they say that God did away with the laws. That's one belief, that God did away with his commandments. Another belief is that you only have to keep the Big Ten. What do you think?
Well, I mean, yeah, I heard that.
What about you? What do you believe? Do we have to keep God's commandments? Okay, very good, very good. See, the sister knows. The sister knows. Yep, Exodus 20 and verse 8.
It's the book of Exodus chapter 20 and verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work.
God says to remember the Sabbath day. To remember the Sabbath day. My brother, I got a quick question for you. What's today? What's today, my brother? Today is the Sabbath day. See, he says remember. Because a lot of people will forget how they don't care. And that's why a lot of people are going to feel the pain when Christ comes.
Right.
Read.
But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God.
What's today's date? Or what's the number of day of the week is this? What number of day of the week is today? Right? It says that the 7th day of the week. Read.
But the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God.
He says the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. Which means Sunday is not the day of worship, sisters. It's not the Sabbath day.
Right.
Today is the Sabbath day.
Right.
Contrary to popular belief. Right. So if we're out here right now not keeping the commandments, God says that you hate him. Right. We are breaking the commandments of God by doing this celebration right now. Read.
In it thou shalt not do any work.
He says that we're not supposed to work on the Sabbath day, which is Saturday, which is today. Read.
Thou, nor thy son.
Even your son. It's your son, right? He says that if you love him, you would honor him on the Sabbath day. You wouldn't work. You wouldn't do anything to displease your father. And that's what a lot of us are doing today. Displeasing the Most High God. That's why he has to punish us.
The book of Amos chapter 3 and verse 1. Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known.
So sis, he says, you only, the Israelites, you only have I known. Read.
Of all the families of the earth. Therefore I will punish you.
So he says, out of all the people that are upon the face of the earth, I only know my Israelites, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. So, is this your only son? Okay, so your children, if they're outside and you say you need to be in before the street light comes on, right? That used to be the same. Maybe still is. But he says be in before the sunlight comes out. And they're not in, are you going to punish all the kids or just your children? Just your children, right? Read it again.
You only have I known of all the family families of the earth. Therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities.
He says, because I only chose you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Look at that. He says, because I only know you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, I will only punish you. That's why all these other nations are in our neighborhoods. That's why they sell us pork. That's why they sell us blonde hair, which God says is a curse.
Right.
They sell you, they're giving you a flag that represents your slavery.
Right.
The American flag and voting and all of that, that represents your slavery. You're voting for another slave master. What don't y'all get? But I used to do the same thing. God says, come out of that.
Right.
Keep his commandments. Vote for commandments. How about that?
Used to scream black power while Heron was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.